All right, go ahead, bro.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kadash.
We want to give the double honors to our apostles and our elders, a great millstone, very well, and a salute, and a shalom to all the occupants that are out today for pushing the truth in all sincerity and in truth. The 12 tribes of Israel, which consists of Judah, the so-called Negroes, Benjamin, the so-called West Indians, Levi, the so-called Haitians, Simeon, the so-called Dominicans, Zebulon, the so-called Guatemalans or Panamanians, Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans, Manasseh, the so-called Cubans, Gad, the so-called North American Indians, Reuben, the so-called Central Indians, Naphtali, the so-called Argentinians, to the Chileans, Asher, the so-called Colombians, to the Uruguayans, and Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. These are the people who God and the anointed is coming back forward, but only for the elect of the nation of Israel.
It's a public walk, right?
Okay. I just saw the camera. I was trying not to know if I was filming or what.
We trying to put y'all on, we trying to make y'all famous, you know? Thank you, though. Come on, I got you. This is the book of Ephesians 2 and 8. It says, for by grace you have been saved through faith. And it is not of your own doing, it is a gift of Yahweh.
Right, man? So, faith is a gift. Not every Israelite have faith, man.
Not all men have faith.
Right, man? So, right, man? So, if you have faith, man, you're going to pray every single day. Right? If you have faith, man, you will call upon the names Yahweh and Yahushua. If you have faith, man, you will go unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua with your supplication, man, and your burden. It says, cast your burdens.
Yeah, that's right. It also says that you can't please the Most High without it.
Right.
You can't. This is the book of Hebrews 11 and verse 6.
Yep.
And it says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Come, I got you. This is Hebrews 11 and verse 5. And it says, by faith Enoch was taken up so that he did not see death. And what is the elect? It says, what how shall I say? It says, some that sit here that shall now what?
Taste of death. So Enoch, he's of the elect.
Yeah. Don't break that out.
No.
Enoch is an elect. They're gonna be like, hold on, that wasn't even elect. Take the bug out.
Yeah.
If Enoch came, we don't even speak about that. Enoch came back in the reincarnation, man.
Yeah, he did.
And he said he pleased. He said it was a great, man. You know, hey. And it says, by faith Enoch was taken up so that he did not see death. And the elect is going to be what? Taken up.
Yep.
Yahushua was what? Taken up.
Yep.
So Cherry's been snatching, man.
Yeah.
You know? And it says, by faith Enoch was taken up so that he did not see death. He could not be found because Yahweh had taken him away. But before he was taken, he was commanded as one who pleased Yahweh.
Now, how did Kanawat, how did he please Yahweh, man? By having faith, man. By having faith, man. Faith is important, man. Faith is important in these days, man. Understand that, man. Like I said, man, like you said last week, man. If you come to camp with sticks, nigga, you ain't got no fucking faith, man. At all, man. You don't have none. Man, because it says what? It says, where two or more are gathered in my name, there I shall be.
That's right.
The angels are here, man. You can't see them. You don't have to see them.
Yeah. you don't need guns. They can make the gun jam. They can make the bullets not come out, man. I never forget a story, man. And that's crazy. Bring it up, but this guy, man, he used to tell me this. He told me this story, and I never really. It was one of those you don't believe it, but dude came with like, I guess he was trying to shoot somebody, right? And he had it in his mind he was gonna go shoot somebody. So I guess it was like some beef thing. He said he came out, he pulled it. He said he went to go do it, and he said he pulled out the gun and he shot. He said, but no shots went out. He said he hit it. He's like, you hear, but there was no shots, and even the dude was looking like. But there was no shot. Like, they heard the shots, they heard it, but he didn't. There was nothing there. And now I'm looking at the truth. I'm like, God, so the Lord can just make the bullets won't even come out. The bullets will disappear into, you know what I'm saying? Or you hear the sound of it, and then what's not there. Now, and the dudes are looking like they, and the dudes they were shooting, they looking like they should be shot. But nothing came out. Golly. But he heard the sound. They heard it. Because the dude was like, and then he heard, he said, man, he said, I never forget. He's like, man, God. And that's when I was sort of in the world that, I always had that religion. So he told me, he's like, man, God didn't want it to happen. Right. We just had, I was like, golly, it's crazy, bro. Because I'm like, you could have been in prison time. Yeah. But just the footnote. If you really please Yahweh, there's nothing. It says no weapon that is formed against you shall prosper, man. Yeah. That's our mentality, man. No weapon, because guns have been a cataclysm of so much pain and death, man. Why do you want to bring that vibration to this glorious truth, man? Right. Exactly. Man. Jake, man, you should not strive to be an Israelite thug. You should not strive to be an Israelite thug or an Israelite gangster, man. Don't come into this day, don't come into this truth with that T.I. spirit, right? That young Jeezy spirit, that little Kiki spirit, right? It got to be a G to the day that I die. Nigga, what? No, man. Don't come in to this truth, man, with that street life mentality, man. Golly, man. This is Ephesians 4, verse 24. And it reads, it says, in that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh is created in righteousness and true holiness. Right. Now we're constantly putting on that new man every day. All right? We're constantly putting on that new man every day, man. All right? Jake, we weren't brought up. Jake, we weren't born into this truth, man. We were in the world. We were adopted. Man. Exactly, man. We were adopted, man, brought back to it. Right? So, of course, we're going to be rough around the edges and all that, man. But, they say, well, let your speech be seasoned with salt. That's right. Salt, man. Yeah. There's a time and a place for everything, man. Right, man? Like Moses said, man, stand still and see the salvation of Yahweh. Right. Because at the end of the day, they're not knowing what this elect is. Another way, because Elder Yashawamba always goes into it. It's that priesthood. It's that kingly, that King David's line, man. It's the royalty. Right. Royalty, man. The only reason I thought about David acted out of pocket because he had to save his life. But kings carry themselves a different way, man. Right. That's childish to try to be here. You doing music, but you ain't doing the core issue. You ain't bringing out the heat. If you was rapping in Hebrew, I'd be like, you know what? All right. I get it. I can't even. It's full Hebrew, man. Yeah. I just be like, okay, but you're not rapping it. Somebody that would mute your music and just look at you. And would they be able to be like, this is first of all, a man that prophesies and is supposed to be a prophet or a priest? They would, put a kid that, kids don't have filters, man. Let a kid sit there in front of that TV or in front of your music video, pause the music, and ask them what kind of genre you think they in. Right. They're going to be like, gangster rap? Or some, you know what I mean? They're not going to think the Most High. No. That's why the Lord said, I will not give my glory unto another. You rapping like that is giving your glory of the Most High's words to hip-hop music.
Yeah.
We didn't make hip-hop in the ancient world, my man. I don't know if they didn't tell these guys.
Right.
Hip-hop wasn't in the ancient world.
Yeah.
We sung songs, my man.
Yeah, there wasn't not one mixtape dropped
Man.
back in the ancient world, man. They didn't have mixtapes back then, man. We sung the songs, man. We sung the songs, man. And that's what we do on the Passover. We sing the songs, man.
You know, I pulled this cut up, so I guess I was gonna post it into the chat, but now I got this is I went and looked up. I looked up prophets and singing, right? And it says prophets as singers. It says let's go to
Song was.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Okay.
That's Check this out. The Spirit, you said it. It is the same. It says prophetic music schools. It is in the time of Saul or Samuel that we first meet the school of the prophets, which were still functional in the days of Elijah and Elisha. It says on one famous occasion, some of the students' body of one of these schools met Saul. Shortly after Samuel had anointed him, and extraordinary results. A procession of prophets met him. The Spirit of Yahweh came upon him in power. So what was he do? He started singing. Just like that's why it says in Matthew, we have piped under you and you have not danced. So the piping, we would play instruments and we would sing prophetic words, man. Just like David, just like the women said, what? Saul has killed his thousands and David has killed his tens of thousands. They were singing situational things, man. And singing, we weren't even doing we were singing because David was known for what? Singing. He had a singing voice. He wasn't rapping. The Psalms were sung. They weren't raps. We were singing, poetic singing. We turned it into rap when we came over here in this hellhole, man.
Because David, he could play the harp.
Yeah. Live instruments. That's what it was about. That live instrumental type of vibe you would have. That's where you get jazz from. That's the type of music that the prophets were singing. But they had what? They had the prophet. You would have one man prophesying, another man playing a song. You might be playing a thing, the other man prophesied, and another man come in. Just like a procession of a song, man. Let me keep reading. It says, once Eliah had died and the temple of Shaol had been desecrated, these schools of the prophets became vital to the future of Israel's religion. They probably only maintained times for quiet worship, but also nourished their religious devotion and heightened it by a sacred music which they composed and sang under the inspiration of the Spirit.
It said religion, right?
Yeah.
Now, Jake, man, Yahweh gave us religion, man. He gave us, the religion or the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Religion means basically servitude.
Yeah.
Right? This is the real religion, man. This is the religion from the heavens, man.
Yeah. This is what we are. That's why it says stir up your pure minds, though you once knew this, man.
Exactly, yep.
That's why in the kingdom of heaven, technically, everybody's going to be under this covenant, man. But it's going to be under the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Just like it says in heaven as in earth, these nations ain't going to have a choice. They're going to not eat pork. They're going to not eat shrimp. They're gonna keep the Sabbath holy, man. They're going to do these things. Why? Because we're going to institute that law, man. There ain't going to be no rap, because then they'll go to they'll get the fullness when they go into heavens, they rest, they'll come down here, and guess what? They'll have good bodies, they'll have strong minds, they'll have a good environment. Guess what? Because the law is going to promote that, man. And they're going to want to do it, because then they're going to do it in their lands, and then their lands are going to be blessed under that law, man. But that's why this place is cursed. We wouldn't have mind, man. So that's why this place is cursed, because it's not what? Under the law.
Right. Right, man. Now, the only thing that the heathen won't have is they won't have everlasting life.
No.
They won't have that.
No, because that's going into the promise of immortality,
exactly,
which goes through Yahweh Shai.
Yep. And that's only been given unto Jacob.
Yep.
That's it. Right, man? So the heathen will have to be taught.
Yeah. We're going to have endless days on beaches.
Right.
Days of
Yep.
just, I mean, come on, man. Decadence, eating fruit. If you want to eat fruit all day, guess what? You can eat fruit all day. And you ain't got to worry about no calories.
No.
Nothing, man. Imagine, it's going to, man, look, it's worth it, Jake. Like the apostles and elders say, wait, even with women, man, if you burn, I get it. But, hey, wait, Jake, we close, man.
Yeah.
And our Heavenly Father got a real bag for us, man. And I ain't talking riches.
Man.
I'm talking about it's full of things in there, man.
Man, that's a big bag.
Man, it's a pleasure bag. It's just, the Lord got things in there. He say, hey, cause you not Jake, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Our Heavenly Father is the originator of our stunting and nice things, man.
Yeah.
He said, ears have not heard and eyes have not seen what I have prepared, man.
Right.
So he already got it.
Exactly.
He said, man, it's sitting there. This is what creates these things, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the ability to make, man, imagine making your own flowers. You know what I'm saying? Making a new tree. You know what I'm, that's power that you can't even fathom in your mind. The Lord allow you to just produce new trees, man.
Right.
Come on, man. We're gonna be far out. We're gonna take spiritual power to a level that's not been seen before, man.
Right.
There ain't gonna be no more doctors. They just gonna have to come correct, man. You know, little Ming Ting, his leg jacked up. You know, we're gonna get him right, man.
Man, we're going to give them the herbs, man.
Yeah, and we're gonna heal him.
Exactly.
If he's in his right mind and he's cool, he's under the law, he ain't sinning, we're gonna heal him up, man.
Yep.
You believe, you know, hey, all right, be whole, man, go on.
Yeah.
There ain't gonna be no more medical industry, no more pharmacia.
Nope.
Pharmacia gonna be gone out of this world, man. It's gonna be herbs, prayer,
Yep.
fasting.
Yep.
You know, the Moabites, they gonna be fasting and praying. Meat trees on, man, it's gonna be crazy, man. They're gonna have garments.
Yeah.
Elam gonna be garmented up.
Man.
It's gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's it on that. And it says they would just go through with, you know, tabrets and different things like that. Let's keep going down. Bring this over real quick. Go ahead, bro. Speak more upon this.
All right, man. All right, man. We are singing, man. We are singing the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Right? That's why it says, we have piped unto you, but you have not danced. Meaning what, man? You have not taken heed to what we're saying, man. You have not taken it serious, man. You were on BS, you were playing games, man. We are not in the time of playing games, man. Because there's a food shortage. There's a tampon shortage.
Hey, now they're gonna defile. Now they're gonna have to go back to the ancient world days.
Right.
And then these hoes ain't gonna get it down. They're gonna be bleeding everywhere.
But you know what though? There is no alcohol shortage. There's no cigarette shortage. Come on, man.
It's all constructed.
Yep.
This man knows he has but a short. This is that great wrath, man.
Right.
What you think it was? He was just gonna pop out with missile launchers. You get down.
Yeah.
No, this is the great wrath because this is all artificial.
Right.
There's plenty of food on earth.
It is.
There's plenty of food on earth. If we all planted some gardens right now, we'd be cool.
Yeah,
We got to wait,
Yeah.
get the supply, and if you really love it, you'd be like, all right, what we're gonna do is we messed up our soil. All right, we're gonna set up seed farms, seed places. You go get your seed, you plant it. We're gonna give you got your own little soil. We'll give you enough to maintain and get yourself right. But that would have been the way to make no. You just telling people ain't no more food.
Yeah.
Gas gonna be $6. They're gonna tell you shit that ain't, because guess what? In the time of the pandemic, golly, man, you would have thought this bitch was burning, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have a pass to do this. Walmart closed. Walmart ain't 24 hours. It's damn near apocalyptic, man. Now, where the fuck is it? Where is it? People were losing their jobs for this supposed thing that is no more.
Right.
It's all perception. It's all your mindset. He's gonna make it seem like he's gonna force people to go into cannibalism when there's food there.
Right.
There's food, but then people are gonna think there ain't no food or I can't afford. It's all perception. This is that great wrath because he's moving this famine. So he's moving death. People are dying right now from starvation from what he has done. Ukraine is the breadbasket. We're on the last little months of food from back in the day, man.
So this is, oh, now we understand more now about the what the God told.
Yeah. It says maintain.
By having what? Family. By your family, because what happened during a family, man, people, they starve to death, man. They starve to death, man. Jake, man, listen, man, if you want to stock up a little bit, go ahead and do it, man. That's fine. Go ahead and do it. All right, man. Now, if you're not able to, man, it's all good because you're still going to be fed, man.
Yeah. It's your level of preparedness, man. Some of us might not be able, you might lose faith if you don't got that bread in your house or that thing. Yeah. So the Lord gonna keep enough on you to make sure your faith don't break out, man.
Right.
He said he will not put on you what you cannot handle. So each of us, you might have a brother go through the nitty gritty, but he's built for it.
Right.
He's built to not be out in the wilderness and be out there and be cool, and that's where you want to be at, just like to be in that Elijah spirit. You know what I'm saying? He can go and the Lord provide him a open pond and some field that he can nourish himself. Right. Or if a brother needs not, you might have what? A way for you to keep maintaining that food in your stomach. You might have somebody set up to come help you out. Each of us are different. That's why you can't look at this shoe as one fits all, man. This is multifaceted.
Yep.
The word for maintain is to keep in existing state. To keep in existing state as of repair, efficiency, and validate. It's efficiency, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, efficiency or validate, preserve from future or decline. So when they say maintain humanity, they're gonna be doing it.
Yep.
It's not gonna be like humanity can flourish on its own. They're going to maintain it. They're playing God, man. Because what does God do for us?
He maintains us. When he said, I think David said, thou maintainest my life. See, man? So who preserves us, man? Yahweh Shema Shaka. Who preserved us in the wilderness? Who preserved our garments, man?
I was just gonna say that. As soon as you said in the wilderness, the garment came to my mind.
Who did that, man? Yahweh Shema Shaka did that, man. Right, man, so Esau, he's trying to preserve a small amount of people on the earth, man.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You ain't God. I'm not man.
You can't dance. God can dance.
Hey, Esau, man, who has preserved you? Not yourself.
Answer that. That's a cut. Who maintains you in your wickedness, man?
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yo. Hey, I got your precept out. This is Psalm 16 and verse 5. And it says, the Lord is the portion of mine inheritance and of my cup. Thou maintainest my lot.
Now, go into the word lot.
Come, I got you.
Right, man, we are being maintained every day, man. Every day.
The word there for lot is garal. It's God rawal, and it says lot. Pebbles used to systematically make decisions. Portion, things assigned by casting lots. Recompense, retribution. Thou maintainest my retribution.
Yep. Yeah.
Now we gotta look up what retribution is. See how you gotta. This is what you call caressing the woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's that key sweat. You know what I'm saying?
Make it less. Yeah.
That's how you go on tour, man.
Exactly.
Because then you get to, man, look, Jake don't want to do that though, man. It's like you dealing with a woman, you know?
Jake, man, when it comes to Sophia, man, wisdom, man. You must caress her thighs and all that, man. Man, rub her feet. Right, man. Kiss her on the cheek, man. Kiss her on the lips, man.
Yeah. And she loves you.
Exactly.
That's the thing about Jake. Jake's scared of a beautiful woman. This woman's got her head covered. She's beautiful. She's lovable, humble. She takes care of you. She'll give you needs.
So that's her what? Being submissive.
Yeah, she's being under you. Once you get her, guess what she does? She goes under you. Because what did it say in the Apocrypha? It says what? The Most High assigned my lot in where? Israel.
Yeah.
To be under, she'll come, hey, come humble, you know?
It says, and she'll reveal unto you her secrets.
Yeah. So these are secretive things. That's why the world don't know what we know, man. And it's not by we golden or anything. We didn't choose it. The Lord chose us to do it.
Right.
He says, I've chosen the weak things of these worlds to confound the strong and the mighty, man. Because we're weak. We're not. And hey, that's a cut to them guys too. Because how you gonna be weak with a yapper on?
Right.
You got the whole 100 drum. Don't show you weak. That's that you trying to portray strength, man.
Right. All right, man. So when we are, all right, man. So when we go into the scriptures, study and all that, man, we're spiritually having sex with Sophia.
It's intercourse.
Right, intercourse.
Means to go into.
Exactly.
To go into a way or go into the path.
Exactly.
Course means path.
Yep.
Or road or path or road, and then enter in. So we're entering in the path of the spirit, man. Yeah, it is.
See?
And what comes out of that? What comes out of intercourse? Fruit, babies.
Yeah.
That's fruit to the spirit.
Right. Man. Now, I would just go say that, man, right?
Yeah,
now,
see, that's the rakah.
Yeah. Man, now what comes out of that, man? What comes out of intercourse, man?
Yeah.
This spiritual intercourse, what comes out of that, man? More wisdom, more knowledge, more understanding.
That's the fruits of
right, that's the offspring, the fruits of the spirit, man.
Yeah. When you look at it like that, you want to go pop.
Yeah.
You want to keep in it, because then you know you're going to get something out of it.
Right.
And sometimes that fruit may take a little bit to harvest. That's why it says let your senses be exercised. That's why the elders, they're reaping the benefits of the years of them in this truth, man.
Right.
They're reaping the benefits of what? The men coming in, the understanding, the revelations. Those are because they've been caressing this woman over 30 years, man.
Man, just like when we was talking, man, when the apostles wrote down, they heard the voice of Yahweh in the cool of the day.
That's a fruit of the spirit.
Golly, man, that's
that. Woo! Come on, because that opened up, and now us getting that understanding opened up way.
Right.
Then we're like, oh snap! The prophets were in the garden.
Yeah.
So it's not some fairy tale story. It's just same thing. Israel was in the garden as the Adamites. Adam had his prophets. The Adamites had prophets, which was come from the Lord. He says, where's that? Come on, man. Come on. Because it also says that what? Man, where we say? Because it says that what? Cain says, where's that brother at? You know? Come on, man. So, because what? And then what are we telling them? Because we're doing the same thing to Cain, to Esau.
So the prophets said, hey, Cain, where's your brother at?
Yeah, just like we prophesying right now. We saying, look what you did to your brother, Cain.
Right. Yeah.
Hold on, your brother's blood cried unto me.
Right. Cain, you did this to your brother, home slice.
Yeah.
This your brother, man. You did this to us, right?
Yeah.
You did this to you did this to Abel, right?
Yep.
You did this to Jacob.
And what are we telling Esau? You're cursed.
Yep.
You're going to be burnt. You're going to be. What did it says? Yo, you shall what? You shall be driven among. That was cursed.
Yeah.
You're going to be driven among men.
Isaiah 34. People will not curse the just.
Yeah, come.
Esau has been cursed, man. He's been cursed since he was Cain, man.
It says curse, blood defileth the land.
Yep. This man has spilled a lot of blood, man. Esau, you spilled a lot of.
They said battery, but we're gonna keep going. It's 10:55. We're gonna keep going in. I ain't gonna change that bad. That shit last. This is the book of Isaiah.
You gotta pay, man. You gotta pay, homeboy. You gotta pay, home skillet. Come on, man. You know what you did, man. You know what you did, man. You gotta pay for that.
That's a heavy sign right there, man.
Man, none of these vile beasts that's standing around this Israelite, none of them paid for it, man.
Yeah. That brother blood cried unto me.
Exactly. And these are the same people that's here right now, man.
Yeah.
Same people.
Same ones, man.
And this could have very well been one of us hanging on this.
Yeah. That's why we bringing it up.
Right.
That's why we bringing it up, man. I'm telling you, man. We're telling you the same thing, Cain.
Right.
Esau. Because you're that serpent, man. You got that vial, you're that serpent. You've been the bad guy in this movie the whole time, man.
Yep.
This is Isaiah 34 and verse 5. And it says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, upon the people of my curse to judgment."
Now, the people of this curse is judgment, right?
Yeah.
Now, it said what in Genesis 4? It said, "If anyone trying to slay Cain,
Yeah. Shall be punished.
right?" So the one that's able to slay Cain is Yahweh Shah.
Yeah. Because that's his father. That's his father.
Golly, man.
This goes back because it goes back to Adam.
Yep.
It goes back to Adam. So he's technically, he got a stone son. He got a stone and slug his son.
Yeah.
He got a stone with them hailstones.
Yeah.
Weighed about a talent, you know what I'm saying? He got a stone his son. Take him out to the elders of the city. He said, "This my son. This my son. He doesn't want to listen to my words. He's a niggard at his table."
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the law.
Yeah.
So the Lord is doing the law. It ain't some. It is a spectacular thing, but He's technically judging you according to the laws of the Lord, man.
Man, it said way about a talent.
Ooh, heavy stones.
Ooh, heavy stones.
Heavy
man.
stones, man. He's gonna stone you, but He's not gonna stone you as stoning one man. He's gonna stone you as stoning your rulership, man.
Yep. And the whole nation, man. You gotta pay, man. Plus, He's also gonna put you in captivity, man. And then what? And then burn your ass again, man. Golly. You're so gonna be burned twice. God. Oh. Oh.
There's some Edomites that should not taste the first burning.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's the elite.
That's the elite, yeah. They gonna get it on the second come around.
Man, the elite, they will be the first crop of slaves in the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna be the first ones in chains.
Y'all should be rooting for us, man.
Yeah.
We gonna go get that money from these. We're the spiritual Robin Hood, man.
Yeah.
We robbing from the rich and we give it to the poor, man.
Exactly.
We're the Robin Hoods of this world, man. We gonna stop these elites that have robbed you, taking your money, force you to work for the rest of your miserable life. They're the ones that's your pain, man. They're the ones that make sure you work these dead-end jobs, man. They're the reason you ain't got no retirement.
Right.
They've robbed you of your retirement, your 401ks, man.
Yeah.
The elites told you that we don't have control over your money supply, man.
Right.
You have a small group of men that control every part of your life by money and debt, man. Every one of us right now are indebted. Ask who owns these debts. Right. Who owns this debt that we all owe? A small group of men.
Yeah.
That are making your life miserable. We're telling you we're going to take this world from their hands, man. Through the spirit and power of the Most High God, man. This ain't some fairy tale. This is real life getting ready to take place. Look at America, man. After the pandemic, this place is never going to be the same. Walmart ain't 24 hours no more. You would have said that 2 years ago, you would have thought it was impossible. We're in the time of the redeeming of the planet Earth from wicked men. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man. The earth ain't in our hands right now. We can barely pay our rent, man. How's the earth in our hands, man?
These are the men that control your money, man.
Yeah. Cain, the Dukes.
Yeah.
The Dukes of Edom.
These are the Dukes of Edom, man. The Dukes of Edom, they control your money, man. They control the food and all that, man. They control your life.
Your children's lives.
Exactly.
Tell them that they got to get this cocktail juice in them, man.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like we said, man, they're going to have to take our life, man. Fuck that.
We don't got it now.
No, we don't.
You can't dictate. You can't hop on a damn. You don't think I want to go to Bora Bora right now? I'll say
I would love to.
but we can't. Guess what? Because you got to get jabbed up. You got to get this. You got to get that. And we're going to be able to live. We ain't going to be able to enjoy it but for a moment.
Right.
Shit, we got enough money to get off the plane, look around, and hop back up on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Look, that's about it.
Yeah, man, we don't even have enough money for peanuts on the fucking plane.
Yeah. We might get a shot and sit there, man. That's as much as we can get. We can't enjoy this world, man. So how is it ours, man? We can't really do what we want to do, man.
It says in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And it says that up top.
Right. Yeah.
I just realized that.
That's the wicked.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. These are the wicked.
And then that's the spirit, because then he's holding the sign, and then that's him.
Yep.
And the whole sign is spiritual.
Yep. Right, man. The DuPonts, the Gettys, the Wahlberg,
The Oppenheimer.
yep. These are the Rothschilds, man.
These old class. Not one of them got really.
He got the nerve to have the name Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look. MI5, all of these are all their, these are all, man, look, we against, these are who we battling, man.
Right.
We battling and we coming with nothing but our bare arms and the spirit of the Yahweh Shem Shah, man.
They are afraid, man.
They got tanks, nukes, mortar, man, they can mortar, you know the guns he shipped to Ukraine, the motherfucking guns shoot 20 miles.
Yep.
Or they can hit us from Colombia. If they wanted to mortar us, they can literally mortar us in this location from 30 minutes away.
Right. And the thing is, though, they haven't done it because they know that once they make that move, once the left hand make that move, the right hand, which is Yahweh Shai, go make that move.
Yeah. And just like they Gematria, they call it that Gematria magic. They got to tell you what they doing before they do it.
Right.
What we doing? We're telling you what we doing before we do it. That's prophecy. That's wicked prophecy they doing, man.
Right.
That's what they're doing on the left-hand side. That's why they put it in movies, and because they're putting a prophecy. They're saying we are gonna do this and a thing, and guess what? They do it after it. That's what they're doing. They're trying to. They're doing it's a synthetic prophecies, man.
Right. So these movie directors and producers and all that, they are prophets.
They're the magi's on the magi's on the left.
Yeah.
These screen producers and shit, they're the magi's.
Yeah. Man, like that movie I was talking about.
I seen it. I watched it last night. The Spirit had me watching the whole. I showed that sign language video when the gorilla learned sign language.
Yeah.
And he said, y'all hurt the earth.
Man,
Y'all are
curse them
hurting.
out.
He said, y'all are hurting the earth.
Yeah.
So that ain't knew the fuck he was
Yeah.
grabbing. He said, nigga,
Yeah.
you been fucking around.
Yeah.
He said, and then you heard the other monkeys tearing them all. And they were like, get that nigga. Get that nigga. Get his ass.
Yeah, like,
God, I don't want to get him.
Get him,
Nigga, I die with you. Get him.
Yo.
Bite his ass one good time. Bite his ass one good time.
Please bite him.
Please bite him. Please.
Ow.
Bite his ass.
Ow.
I give you my bananas for the next month.
right, please, man.
Please bite that nigga.
Please get your kind of the flesh, man. Please.
Take it off his ass.
Man, bite that thigh.
Get that kneecap. Yo, man, because we going to be cool with animals, man.
Yeah. Oh, say,
Shall be leave with the beast of the field.
Yep.
Yeah.
Job, right?
Yeah. Come on, man. That's
Man, got me sweating. Oh, that's the spirit.
I know, bro. We were sweating before. Shit, that's it, man. That's joy, man. Those are our animals, man.
Yep.
Just like the beast, the Most High has his animals in the heavens, we have our animals on the earth, man. And they're communicatable, man. We're gonna be able to talk to them like, hey, shalom, bro. Shalom.
Yeah.
They gonna introduce you to their little families and shit. Cause that happened in I seen one. This dude, he rose and he like raised his little ape up, right? And then like he had to drop him off in the wilderness, right? So he's like, shit, man, I don't even know. And then like it was like about a year or something. Like he let time go. And he's like, man, I'm gonna look for him. See if I can find him. And he went through the thing, and then lo and behold, he seen the ape. The ape seen him and recognized him. The dude was in the wild living here. Man, dude came to the shore and shit. He got off the shore. Fucking ape came right up to him and shit. Gave him a little hug and shit. And then introduced his wives and his children and shit to him. On the reels on YouTube, brought his wives and introduced them to him. Bro, I'm telling you, monkey and animals have a literally
It was this lion, right?
yeah.
A lion. Big as shit, right?
Yeah.
Like just big.
Yeah, the biggest fuck.
This man raised her up.
Yeah.
And then sent her into her natural habitat.
Yeah, because they gotta live, you know.
Man walked inside the cage, right? Just stood there waiting. The lioness comes creeping around the toilet, right?
Yeah.
Right? She see him, man. She jumped on him, hugged him, and I'm like, wow.
And they like the big cats.
Yeah.
Come on, man. So these animals know all the shit, all these fucking food places. You be keeping them in. They crying to the Most High, man. The Most High got to deal with you, not just for ours, man. The Lord said He promised the birds in heaven a meal of the king's flesh, man.
Revelation 11:18.
I got you.
Esau, man, you have destroyed the whole earth, my man. You destroyed the whole earth, man. And what's in the earth, man? Animals, man.
Yep.
You destroyed the animals, man. You've destroyed the soil, man. You've destroyed everything, man. You gotta pay for that, man. You gotta pay for that.
You said that was yeah, man, you got to, bro. You got to. This is Revelation 11 verse 18. It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged. And that thou shouldest give its reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy him that destroyeth the earth.
So,
Oh, snap. Look, I put that corner in there.
all right, man. Esau, man, you have destroyed the whole earth, man. You gotta pay for that, man. You gotta pay for that.